Okay. Go here. Alright. We check Discord, see if anything's popped off there. I'm pretty sure it has, because nobody in the bots have been able to do anything pretty nicely. I guess I'll do that. We get some random ass orbs. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, yeah. As always, everyone, heyo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Rose who's here, and welcome to yet another installment of Let's Plays Live, where I stream random things at random times for various different reasons. And tonight, which is like late tonight, almost like around 3 a.m. my time, I decided to do a little mod thing for Hexen. So, um, so I'm gonna try to explain everything as much as I can, while I'm also kind of, collecting some stuff from Discord Mobile. So, yesterday, which was, I believe, the 16th? Question mark? Yeah, uh, June 16th. I was actually gonna be trying to do a random little stream. I was probably gonna be trying to do like a little bit of a double stream thing today. So yeah, I was thinking about like doing a double stream thing for today, but after I kind of found out that I was gonna be having some company more or less, I didn't know exactly as to when I was going to be getting said company, because there was gonna be some stuff I have to be taking a look at in my room. Um, I pretty much decided to hold off on it. I was actually gonna be doing this stream. I was actually gonna be doing this stream first before I did my Dead by Daylight stream, cause I was pretty much up at about pretty early in the morning to where the game was not updated yet. So I was gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna probably play around with this mod, probably with this little mod here, and then maybe sometime after that, the game will get updated, and I can be able to buy the new chapter for Dead by Daylight, and then go from there. Um, but yeah, I didn't do that, but I did do my DVD stream, even though it was a little bit later than normal, but still. And because I'm not really doing much of anything and whatnot, and because I'm still pretty much awake, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna play this little mod and just go from there. Now, the thing about this mod is I technically have played it before on the channel, but I didn't save it. Now I can't really remember 100% for sure because it's kind of one of those things where it's like, oh, you get rid of something, you kind of just like let it go off the back of your mind, drift away, and maybe put it in the recycle bin or whatever. But the first time I played this mod, it ended up being 2 streams worth. And it wasn't like a long stream, it wasn't like 2 long streams and all. So it was like the first one was pretty long. Well, the first one was decently long, but the ending of it was relatively short. But it was as its own little thing. I can't really remember if like something had happened or I ended the stream because I didn't know what the fuck I was supposed to do. In the mod, so I just remember it's like, oh, there's this, that, and the other. So, so it ended up being like, one long stream and one really short stream to show the ending. And I didn't really think that it was really good to be able to keep, especially like I said, especially considering the fact that I couldn't be able to, edit, the both VOD things to be made into one. So, with that being said, what the hell is this mod even that I'm playing? Well, pretty much the mod itself is called just Urban. So as you can see, it's an urban level for Hexen made by George Fifi. It draws inspiration from Doom 3D and builds hype for Quake, which was soon to be released. So I'm assuming that. So I'm pretty much like I'm assuming that this mod here, this mod here in particular, was made before Quake 1 ever got released to the, ever got released. So, so I guess it's kind of, it's a little build-up hype for, for the game, for the game to come out, which is fine, and all that. It's pretty much just one level. It's a urban-themed environment, and Hexen, it's got a lot of enemies. I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's like the difficulty ranges, like from like the increased amount of enemies, on higher difficulties. So, that's something that because I don't know, like I don't know all about that stuff. But we are gonna play it though, nonetheless. I have one idea as to how I'm gonna do my first playthrough of this mod, which I'm gonna be using the mage. Because the reason why I'm using the mage is because the mage is basically the shooter type character in this game or this class, if you will. Because you can see there's three characters / classes to choose from. There's a fighter, pretty much always known to be like the melee type type thing. You got the cleric, which always want to have like a I think it's like I don't know if I say like a Morning Star thing, but it's like the you can pretty much see the weapon in his hand, but he also has like a shield. At least if you're playing on like modern settings, the parry, and then the mage is known to have the wand and everything like that. So pretty much it's going to be like the shooter character. So. And apparently my controller is getting more of that drift because for whatever reason, my left control stick has this moment of where it wants to drift, where it wants to like randomly drift to the right and kind of fuck me over. Anyway. So yeah. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of enemies in this level. Most of them deal with these boils right here. Now the thing I'm gonna do at most is I'm gonna try and see if I can get all of the health, the quartz blasts. We'll see if I get all of them before I even start dealing with any enemies. Before I start dealing with a bunch of the enemies in this level. Now, because this is only one level, I'm probably just gonna do a little thing of just like using quick saves. Because cause it's better. I think it's much better for the most part just do it that way. Another thing, and I'm sorry if I keep like pausing, but I'm just trying to like remember some things about it. But even though it's been a hot minute since I last played this mod, the thing I kind of remember though was you had to go around looking for switches to hit, which would eventually take out one random particular building that would lead you to the exit. So yeah. So yeah, one thing you're gonna have. So one thing I'd say you're probably gonna have to get used to more or less is the sound of the pew pew pewing from the wand, because it's basically going to be like the the main like hit scan type weapon per se that I can be able to use that be at long range. My As you can probably tell, the one thing about this wand is that even though it's kind of weak, and everything, but it can actually go through a lot of enemies, so. So, like if you're lucky, if you're lucky to be able to get, enemies together. Thankfully, these boils ain't that smart enough to get in. Ow. Yeah, thankfully they ain't smart enough to get in, so I think we'll take so I can technically take slow and steady pod shots at them. I think one of them's getting to the point where health is low to where they actually summon in those priest-looking dudes. Where the fuck did you come from? I was not expecting one of them to be out there. Turn her a little bit. But as you can probably tell, like there are some, familiar type places that you're going to be seeing and built in areas like this. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I was looking at my phone and I saw that my stream had was kind of doing like a little buffering, and I was kind of thinking to myself, it's like, oh shit, is my stream about to crash? Because it has had those moments where it's like, you know, everything seems fine, and all of a sudden it's like, it crashes on Twitch's end. But everything that I do, you know, like it still, you know, plays out nicely. This here, I believe, is supposed to be like representing a bar, and I think like when I first came across this area, and I saw that one, thing, right here like this, I was thinking to myself, it's like, you know, I was like, you know, why is it doing that? And I was kind of thinking to myself, it's like, well, wait a minute, maybe this could be like a way of like it representing. You know, the TV's messed up. So. I'm getting a hunt, so there's getting like I'm getting like a random ass hunt. So there's gonna be like a shit ton of wizards outside. believe these doors get opened by pressing a button somewhere. Okay. Slowly but surely getting there. God damn it. And yeah, there's probably not going to be like a whole lot of chit chat from me. Unless of course, you know, there's people that, you know, that come in, you know, and we'll have like a little chat. Ow. trying to think. Controller. Take those fucking out, in my opinion. Oh, wow. Yeah. I gotta wait for that thing to come. I gotta wait. That bitch. Arc of Death. shots. Silver key. Making progress. Slowly but surely. I hate when it's like when they die, they just come right at you and they just explode. Get him away! Oh my god, dude. Like, I literally, like, they literally blocked me in there. Another one's dead. Oh, hello. Dead Serious Gaming with Raiding Party. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hope your stream of Quake was good. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. If you have to raid and run and everything, I understand. But for those that are coming in from the raid, my name is Mr. Rumble Roses. I am currently playing some Hexen. I'm playing a mod called Urban. Basically, it is one big urban themed level. I'm currently playing as the mage and everything. So, yeah. Soulful Ventures, welcome on in. Thank you so much for being part of the raid and everything. Hope you're doing well today and everything is well. And yeah, I guess a little something about me, more or less. I tend to do a variety of games, mostly on PlayStation. I play via the PlayStation 4 console. I do things like Soulsborne games. I do Dead by Daylight. I play a lot of classic games as well, especially like mods for said games, like Heretic, Hexen, and Doom, to name a few. I stream quite a bit, and everything. And thank you so much for the follow as well, so I really appreciate it. But yeah, I stream quite a bit and everything. Sometimes I do what I like to call Let's Plays Live, where I stream random things at random times for various different reasons. And this is one of those little situations. This is also a bit Hotline Miami too, and play some Quake. Oh, nice. I think I have both Hotline Miami games, which I'm hoping to get to someday. But yeah, but yeah, Quake. I've played Quake on before here on my channel. I think the last time I did anything Quake related was, I think I was doing Quake 2 with the main campaign and everything like that. Especially with the remaster, it'd be like, oh, now I can know where to go and not be like going from place to place, not knowing where the fuck I'm going to go and everything like that. But yeah, if you need to raid and run and everything, I'm gonna call you DS, okay? I hope you don't mind me calling you DS or something like that. But if you have to, go take care, do your after stream care and all that, perfectly fine. But again, I appreciate for the raid. First one is great. Second, the Hotline Miami is brutally hard. Well, I'll have to keep that in mind. Because the only thing I know about Hotline Miami was that it was known to be made into like a Doom mod, some sort of way. Even though it was like, a completely different kind of a thing. But yeah. Again, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. And sorry if I'm sounding like a broken record. Usually things are pretty quiet here. I don't really get like a whole lot of people, like coming in the chat or raid or even raid little old me and everything like that. So stuff like that is appreciated. I know it's not really necessary or anything like that, but for those that do, come in, chat, raid, whatever, it is always nice and everything. So yeah. Yeah, I'm currently dealing with some big old maze boys. Of course, get yourself some rest and everything, and hopefully we'll meet each other again somewhere down the road. Okay, he's finally dead. He acts like a bomb in itself. Trying to figure out what to do now. Okay. interesting. But yeah, so just a little, this little thing. Even though I may have probably already said it, but yeah, things are often known to be pretty quiet here. I don't mind if people like, when you want to come in and chat or just chill and lurk, um, and everything like that. So for anyone who's still here, part of the raid and everything like that, if you want to. If you want to have a nice little chat, feel free, chat away. But if you want to just, chillax and, lurk away, that's, perfectly fine too. I do not mind whatsoever. And also, still something to get used to, but, just a little FYI, but like, you might want to try to get used to, the sounds of the pew-pewing from my wand weapon. I'm playing as a mage character for this first little playthrough. Mainly because it is basically the closest to having a shooter type character in the game, especially like with the starting weapon, which is the wand. Even though it is a weak wand more or less, but it does pierce through enemies. Okay, I think there's only like one last. I'm trying to think of what's the name of it. I want to say like Harishiarch, boss dude type thing left. Oh, maybe it wasn't them. It was actually the wizard dude. Okay. Now we can have a bit of that breathing room. That's what I'm trying to think about where else I can go. Ow. Ew. That hurt. That hurt like a Jackson's. Okay. Alright, let's see. I'm kind of remembering this. Alright, rusted key. This is the part right here I was remembering where it's like, oh, I had because I was remembering it's like, oh, there was a key up here, but I didn't know how to get it, and I didn't think, and I guess I was kind of like thinking Doom logic, where it's like, oh, you have to, it was like, where it's like, oh, you couldn't be able to jump, but in Hex and the Heretic's case, you can. So. I'm not saying 100% for sure yet, but I feel like I've killed all the main bosses, the main enemies, at least the ones that like are out here. Okay, so A plus N equals plague. The entire puzzle is unlocked. Detonate the condemned building to exit. You can kick Duke Nukem's ass any day. Damn, someone's shooting at the Duke. I wish you'd stop drifting. good so far. Ow. Alright. So this is the final button, and that's the building that we needed to blow up. And there we go.
Greetings, mortal. Are you ready to die?
Alright, so yeah, that was the urban mod for Hexen. I will say it is a very it's very nice little mod. You know, kind of like tries tries to like make like an urban like a modern urban city themed map in a world like Hexen, which will be like all like ancient medieval and whatnot. So, but yeah. I don't know if I'll do like a second or even a third playthrough of this, but maybe if I get like enough requests or something like that, maybe I'll try with like one of the other characters. Maybe like I'll do like maybe I'll do like with one of the other characters in the future or something like that. But in the meantime, though, that's it's probably not gonna happen for a good long while. So. Yeah, let's see. The Winter Fae. Do that for right now. See if we can maybe raid into this person since they're starting their stream up and everything. Even though they're in the starting soon screen, but eh. Still something better than nothing, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Man, give me a sec so I can be able to, wait for me to wait for my computer to allow me to do the thing of being able to type in my own chat box so I can be able to do the raid command and also set up for raid. But I guess while that's happening, I guess I'll go ahead, just say first and foremost, thank you guys so much for watching. I really and truly appreciate it. again, thank you to Dead Serious Gaming for the raid, and also Soulful Ventures for the follow as well. I really appreciate it and everything. I don't know if any of them still are here, but you know, still saying it regardless. Alright, so my next planned stream, if everything goes well, will hopefully be on Friday, which would be technically a bit of like two streams at work at most. The one main stream I'm gonna be trying to do is I'm gonna be trying to play some Elden Ring Night Raid with my friend Onyx. We're gonna be trying to finish up our little Duchess and Wilder run, duo run. Um, the idea is trying to hopefully see if we can get a good if we can be able to do the night aspect, aka Hilster or Helister, whatever the fuck his name is, and get the special Wilder ending for Onyx on his end. And then probably afterwards, we'll just like queue up against some random bosses, just see what happens. Um, and depending on how I feel on that same day, I might do a second stream. But if not, then I'll probably do like one on Saturday, which will be Shoot 'em Up Saturday. I'll be doing some more classic Doom mod and stuff. The main idea I'm gonna be trying to do at most is I'm gonna be trying to do more Free Doom 2, because I believe we're about like. Wow. Because I believe that we're about like 20, like maybe like 20, like 10 levels away from completing the thing, I believe. But not really sure because I haven't really played. I haven't really played through Free Doom 2 that much, but there's that first time. There's that first time for everything. And then Sunday will either be maybe like some more Outlaws Remastered, maybe some Blood, aka Blood Refresh Supply, doing the episode 2 of Death Wish. Or who knows what. But yeah, that's pretty much the lowdown that I've got for right now. But if you enjoy what you saw today, though, and you watch this on Twitch, excuse me, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Rumble Maniac today. If you want to follow me anywhere else online, you can check out my YouTube channel, give it a sub, and all the usual good stuff. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, maybe in Blue Sky as well. And yeah, um, I usually would do this like when I know when I'm confirming my raid. I had to like I had to wait for the damn thing to go. Oh, okay. Well, can't raid into them because their settings will not allow it. I really hate. I'm just gonna maybe like do a little rant real quick. But I really do hate trying to like be not be like a nice person and raid into a stream, no matter who it is, whether it be like big, small, and then like just suddenly find out it's like, oh, their raid settings will not allow you to raid them at this time. Because it's like normally it's like, oh, you have to have like a certain amount of people. Sorry for the yelling. Curiouser and curiouser. Yeah, sorry, yeah, if it's taking a little longer to do the raid and everything. Hold on. Yes. Yeah, hopefully I spelled that fucking right. Alright. Found out it was a target. We're gonna say hi and everything, cause, yeah, they just started streaming. Anyway, I'll see you guys hopefully in the next video or live stream. But until then, as always, please take care of yourselves and have a good week or weekend.